Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and any time he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens. Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Lamar now from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield at first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down of the game for James Cook. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Straight ahead, here's Cook. The bounce outside, he is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them...
There's a holding up. There stop.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
At the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip.
That short pass gets tipped, and you then don't have much time to react to the catch. But he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Passes man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Ravens.
Play action now with Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Again, Allen to the air. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Off his back foot, he hucks this one. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
On fourth down, snap to Jackson. He's looking deep once again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills might be able to get some points late after the interception.
It's a turnover on downs.
New set of downs from 37. First and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Allen. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cook tried this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3-19. 3rd and long for him here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They go play fake with Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. No throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake pass. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there. As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's calling his own number again. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That's more of the catch out left. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Offense
1.
headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Now it's Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself.
They did it! He made the interception! Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. First down, here's Lamar. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's a short gain of 1. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
Gain of 1 yard.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Again, it's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. On target to Moore. And he has the Bills the first down, and that Brock should clinch them this win. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they got the field goal when it mattered most, and that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory.
two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes out a gain of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to root.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Elijah Moore, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, A little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
3rd and 12.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Bills
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
22-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Quick slant to Shakir.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
To the air, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Now Allen.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
319.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he He's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Now Allen again. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
21-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Allen to throw it.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Brings up 4th down.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Allen.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to touchdown.
James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. Shaq Thompson in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Down at the 31. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next.
Baltimore. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore. First down. DC. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on
Jackson
the play.
on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really handy.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. A gain of 4 yards.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. the play fake. Here's Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Brenton Simpson. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Mahomes. He's got room past the 35. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's into the hands of Lester. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Gray going to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action with Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Gray going to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO and mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Now gives it to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. And the first down, Chiefs.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's
for Kansas
Butker
City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Number 22, Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Gonna go right back to Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on
They
the
get
play.
13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Going up top. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Here's Remigio. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Open man right side is Kelsey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st down. A run with Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
That one complete to Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
A gain of 17
He's over 100
yards.
receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Kansas City.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Kansas City.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
at the 44-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. They've got a man in motion. Blitz coming here. Allen. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First tone of the game for James Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the lines. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks with these 2 teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, it's Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First call here coming from the shotgun. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It's now
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone! And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here first and goal. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen setting up play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Pass now to kick this away. LaJohntay Wester to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Lamar out of the pistol. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They toss right side to Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Changing it up here. Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return.
Touchdown, Bills.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are
All right, they're going to throw for it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. The drive begins with Henry. A lot of space ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will get this inside the 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Gain of 40. That's good for a Baltimore first
This
down.
our last play of the quarter.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. This is the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Codrington now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Here's a give to Cook. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the pistol, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Enough to cook here, out of the zone read. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills with a 5-point lead. All right, here we go. Second down. Working near his goal line. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He'll look to throw it. That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Big strike to Wester. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump in front late. The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. Back to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, Henry. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, he just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Matt Milano to kick it off. And the Bills have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Bills' 29-yard line.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Looking to throw. Wester finds the football, complete. And that's a jump. That's about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. And he dives to end the return. Not sure I understand the thinking here. They're going to start very deep in their own half. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is a designed run for Allen. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. And with 4 seconds left, they get up there and clock it. All right, one more snap to play here. Fakes the spike, they're going to throw. And this was a miss from the start, Brock. They call a fake spike, and he's hit and drop now for the sack. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments. signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Allen taken right to the air. This one's quickly to Shakir. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen on the play action. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards.
52-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Allen now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Now it's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He's got it to his running back. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First down, Buffalo.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So number 9 of the drive, it's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Again, Allen to the air. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This from just 23 yards away.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Throwing here, Allen. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Complete to Elijah Moore. 10 yards on the
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down throw for Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming here. Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and goal for Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's out a little short of the 30. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taron Johnson has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Good strike downfield to Kelsey. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So a 2-score game here at... I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half.
Tyler Bass to kick
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
It's him on the end route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Headed out right. He's got it in the red zone. Ball is out, Mahomes fumbled it. And this skips out at the 2-yard line. Dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. From the red zone on first. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. They'll run it with Cook. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Cook. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Bills' 1st down.
Allen setting up to throw. Drops it off to Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's brought down after a short gain. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Back to throw it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bills leading by 6. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some quick push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with third and goal. Setting up to pass. Pushed out of the pocket. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down. That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next.
inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
A second down run by Pacheco. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker, the defender maybe a half plate, and this could have been much, much more exciting. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here we go on fourth with Mahomes. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Jackson now, third and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Kelsey's got it right side. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Yellow, yellow.
They're going for it with Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Luke knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
He gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Oh, what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll go with Hunt on the run. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, early for Henry. They'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Jackson now on 3rd. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
10. Chiefs, nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. So Reed, it's Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big game downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Oops, knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Rumihio with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker room, going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
This is Henry on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Quick, ready?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Chris Jones on the
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play
brings up second
is at least he didn't go backwards.
at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, third down. Finds his man over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A draw now. This is Henry. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On second down, here's Henry again. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Jackson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First down throw, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. He's going to have them up to that 23. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make a tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs down by a very unlucky 13. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6.
13. Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I mean, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Rolling into enemy territory. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just...